Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called Weekly Horoscope from the 27th of February to March the 5th, 2022. And this is especially for you coming from Taurus. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and reading your palms. Your palms are very special, they belong to your soul. They show your past, your present, and the future. And they show how to correct your mistakes as well. And I will show you how to learn how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. If you like to play lotteries, it's a system I will teach you. And your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. We'll talk much more about that later. Sunday, the 27th of February, for you coming from Taurus, be very careful that things can go very, very wrong very quickly. And be careful that anger and tempers may fly. And even if you keep control on yourself, others may not. And so, provocation, don't allow that to happen from you. Using a tone of voice which is very abrupt, don't let that happen from you. And be careful, stay away from people you know who are angrified in a way that they can show and burst their temper. That's the way to avoid such people, and you'll avoid such problems as well. These planets of aggression also talk of accidents. So, accidents, whether they are physical, whether they are verbal, whether they are emotional, can also take place easily. So, it's a pretty dangerous place for you, wherever you are in the world, for this morning, Sunday, the 27th February, morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall becomes very gloomy, very unhappy, very depressive. So I suppose the morning problems, afternoon problems are lapping on to your evening nightfall. You might meet people you don't like. You might meet people from the past you are not happy to be with. You might get very bad news about people you know from the past. That's why I call it a gloomy, depressive evening and nightfall. To go out would be disappointment. Whatever you want, you're going to be denied. So why bother going out? Stay home would be better. Monday, the 28th of February. This is a much better morning and afternoon. All you have to do to make it go well is to control any egoistic of nature. So improve your tolerance, improve your teamwork, and you will get a much, much better deal, much better support from people, whether job wise, whether business wise. And that's how you improve your morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall, guess what's waiting for you? Those angry planets haven't disappeared. They're waiting for you. And they're waiting to make your evening and nightfall just go very, very wrong with either you creating problems or somebody else creating problems. Whatever. You are the victim because I'm reading your horoscope. So stay away from groups of people. Stay away even from one individual who you know is going to create problems because a confrontation can take place very easily. And you are the victim again because it's your horoscope I'm reading. And again, accidents are very possible. So don't stay up late in the night driving around and stay away from people who drink too much or do such things. Tuesday, the 1st of March, that's a much better day. But now there are too many ego planets around. Just tell yourself to use logic, facts, and figures. Don't depend on the egoistic side on you alone. Yes, you will feel very sensitive to anybody who says something wrong against you. Don't be oversensitive. Try to take it with a compromise. Try to take it as something good people advise you, whether at your work, whether in business. Tell yourself you don't want to be a leader. You want to be part of a team. That's much safer for you because being a leader will open you up to criticism. And that's what something will happen. And you will be not happy with it. Evening and nightfall, these egoistic planets follow you. But there are some wonderful emotional planets there waiting for you in the evening nightfall. And and you're going to do very well in the evening nightfall as well. With the emotional planets, you'll be very imaginative, you'll be very creative, and you can help that. So throughout the day, too many ego planets means your tolerance is low and your teamwork is low. Improve that part of you, and you'll do a much better job for yourself. Wednesday, the 2nd of March. This is a fabulous morning and afternoon. You're going to get so much imagination, creativity. You're going to have good luck. So, where you work, speak to your bosses and show them your sincerity and show them how you want to help where you work. Business as well. Your ideas and your imagination are going to be well received. So be as busy as you can in the morning and afternoon, projecting your ideas, projecting yourself, and you might retaliate. You can be very possessive of people during this evening and nightfall, and morning and afternoon as well. You might want to fight their battles. Well, don't, because you'll get involved unnecessarily with problems. Thursday, the 3rd of March. Now you have to be careful that these planets make you very bossy. They make you want to be in charge. They make you dominating. They make you want to control others. Well, these are a bunch of negative planets. You don't want to do anything of the sort. You want to be flexible. You want to be negotiable in the office, in the business, at home, anywhere. Having lunch with somebody. No need to impose what people should eat and what people shouldn't. Leave it to people and let them do as they feel. Give them the freedom. The whole morning and afternoon, give people freedom, and you will do much, much better. They will appreciate it, and you'll get along with them better. Evening and nightfall, you're meeting people with plans for expansion, for plans to get bigger jobs, for plans to get a bigger business. So all these big, big things are happening throughout the whole day. And evening, you might meet up with people. You're going to meet up with some very good people, by the way, in the evening. And so you'll be able to work well with them and think of your big plans as well. But again, don't dominate. Don't want to control the company you will be in, and you'll be just fine. Friday, the 4th of March. This for you is a very negative morning and afternoon. You be careful that whatever you do, the opposition comes against you very fast. Don't be rebellious because you're going to be blamed for many mistakes, whatever happens at work or in business or anywhere. Rebellious means you don't care for any rules or regulations. You go against what's normal. So you become abnormal in a way. So don't allow that to happen morning and afternoon. Your bosses may turn against you. Bad luck means that bad luck comes very uncertainly and quickly. Your job may not be secure. Your business areas may not be secure. Your finances may not be secure in this morning, afternoon. So don't splash your money around. Think of your future and drive very carefully because I call these planets the planets of no goodness, because they have no intention to give you any goodness. So don't believe in promises either from people. These are very fast planets and they bring trouble very quickly. So watch out. Go slow walking, go slow talking. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you as well. And when they follow you that way, what happens? The same thing. The quickness goes wrong. The talking fast becomes a mistake. The action fast become accidents. So go slow. The whole day go slow. Go slow in every department of your life and be very careful. The mistakes you make lash back at you very unexpectedly. In the evening, some planets will also go slow. That's another form of frustration for you. So they will go slow in the evening nightfall. And what happens? You get frustrated. And also be careful, your plans may be cancelled in the evening nightfall. Plans may be changed. Well, these planets just want to disappoint you. The way I think is why bother to go out? But unless you really have to, then be careful and go slow with whatever you're doing. Saturday, the 5th of March. These are again very fast planets. They bring miscommunication, they bring misinformation. So you're being caught this week with a lot of no-nos, a lot of be careful advice. So be careful in the morning and afternoon of Saturday, 5th March. Be careful what you say. Your tongue would go faster than your brain on this 5th of March. And so you will say things and regret. You will do action or do things and regret. And these fast problems are also inclusive of accidents, verbal accidents, physical accidents, and even emotional accidents. So don't get there too quickly in the morning and afternoon to get things done. Take your time, settle down, whether at work, whether in business, because the quicker you go, the stress is seen. The stress probably is there because you have too much to do and too little time to do it. So that happens stress. So get a timetable if you can for the morning, afternoon that will help you to control your time. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you. And when they follow you that way, they do the same. They make you drive fast, they make you get there fast, they make you drink fast, they make you talk fast. It's not excitement. It's all under stress on this Saturday morning, afternoon, evening, and nightfall. So, being stressful in the evening nightfall, be careful that you may just throw caution to the wind and cause accidents for yourself, emotional accidents or verbal accidents or physical accidents. Go home early. There's one planet there that might be helpful to you, somebody who is quite important you may meet, and that may be something good after all. So, this 90-minute session I have for you, I'm going to talk to you in the 90-minute session about your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I will talk to you about your age, then the next 9 years. Best of all, I will show you how to reach and activate the soul that's already inside you. To activate it means to get your third eye active and to make your aura active as well. That makes you a perfect person, a very lucky person, an enormously talented person, and a person who creates ideas which are out of the world. You have to meet the soul for that because that's the soul, your palm. That's how the triology of energy is, the planets, the soul, and you. That's what we all are concerned about for you. And so you'll be able to do that. And I'll show you how. If you like to play lotteries, how to formulate your personal lucky lottery system. It's a system which I will teach you once and for all. And your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. There's a host of energy. When accumulated, this energy is very powerful. And basically, it helps the soul manage you. That's what the soul does. That's what the soul is there for, to manage you. And it's all done a lot through these energy forms. The better the energy you create, the better the soul and the planets will deal with you. There's a lot to tell you. In the meantime, I wish you a good week and send me this email. Let's get down to having this 90-minute session. You're going to learn all about energies and you're going to be a very different person. I promise you that. Thank you and goodbye and have a good week.